self-doubt is a sign you're leveling up, not that you're falling short.
What about Steph Curry? What does Steph Curry say?
Steph Curry says, right, I'm human. Like everybody, you have doubts about yourself and you have imposter syndrome at times. Hands down, the best basketball shooter of all time, right? Instant Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer.
He's the best point guard of all time.
Champion, best point guard of all time. Serial entrepreneur.
Oh.
Serial entrepreneur.
They just knew it was the only way that they could sleep at night.
You know, I remember talking, you know, and I thought it was evaluation. You know, when you're talking about looking at a company and somebody pulled me aside and they go, dude, it's valuation. Man. And I was like, oh, shit. Are you willing to swim in the deep end?
Right.
Not knowing how to swim.
Recognizing that, like, you were given some kind of ability. You've been given some kind of talents and traits. Like whether it's nature or nurture, I don't care. We're not going to get in that argument right now.
But I do have
you
that
have
skill.
You have something, right? And now you have to match that with the work ethic to eventually be able to reach the potential that you have no idea what it is.
You know, there's nothing worse than that. You know, when you let someone else define who you are and what your capabilities are, that's where you fail.
And so the embarrassment is like it's an internal thing where you're just afraid of what everybody else is thinking.
Correct.
You're afraid of what everybody else might be thinking. You don't even know what they're thinking.
Like I truthfully, I could have been a much better football player if I worked at the training side of it.
Sure.
I was always good until I got to high school and I was like, oh, I'm not that good. Damn, wait a second. Like, that's Nick Bosa. I'm not that.
You've been pushed into the deep end, and guess what? Everybody who goes into the deep end for the first time goes, whoa, this is different.
I can't touch the floor.
And he goes, when I have an interest, I just want to learn it. I'm not telling you I'm going to be good at it. He goes, I just want to be obsessed with knowing everything about it.
The idea that imposter syndrome is like a one-time thing or it just goes away is complete bullshit.
Right.
It's forever. It's going to be
disease.
there. Right.
It's a legitimate disease. If I want more, I'm going to feel imposter syndrome. This is a part of it. And the answer to that imposter syndrome, I'm going to quote Steph, is losing yourself in the game, right? The game of business, the game of the sport that you're choosing to be in, the game of whatever the specific skill or task is, lose yourself in that. You stop worrying about what anybody else is thinking, what everybody else is, and you're so locked into doing the work.
Yeah, you have to deal with resentment because I could have, you know, Les Brown, you know, the graveyard is the coulda, woulda, shoulda, you know.
The fake it till you make it shit.
Bullshit.
Accepting mediocrity.
That's the edge. Go find it. Seek out the imposter syndrome.
Light it on fire.